Come say goodbye. Sayonara.
All right, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sit. When I go number 1 and number 2. Eileen is 11 years deep, guys.
You asked me to come say goodbye.
All day, every day.
Shut the fuck up, I ain't trying to hear shit, it's too early. From New Jersey to my name on the back of a New Jersey. I'm crazy as fuck, like 5 hours after 2:30. If you ain't talking about money, then shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Big yachts, big house, fast life, Abu Dhabi. Bitch, don't spill no liquor in my Bugatti. What a hater say, try me, it's a kamikaze.
Happy Friday, Steve Musket.
Like I'm well respected in Nagasaki, yeah. I've been in this shit, 4 decades of killing this shit. Get some rings, I'm winning this shit. You talking a lot, nigga ain't doing enough. Then shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
All day, every day. Steve Musket. Free and pray. Thanks, Steve Musket. muted. You did something. Put it down.
Can you hear me now?
Two.
Patriotic, killing everybody.
I never needed you niggas to fuck with me, cause trust me, G, your bitch, real bitch, ill. What's that smell? Money on the ass, I'm stuffed as hell. Checks too big, they don't come in the mail. I'm a problem, plus I got enough for bail. Ain't diesel, they really love us though. Shoot that shot, buddy up the scope. It's a stick up, you need to go get up and touch the flow. Shut the fuck up, bro. Man, shut the fuck up.
We're about to do this thing. Can't forget about Go Boy. Ellis UK. Chaotic. About to pop off. 3 seconds.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab. Doing it again. Buddy Funster with that resub 13 minutes ago. I missed. Thanks, brother. And shout out to chat. Yo, Sir Sully's back. What's up, man? So, Eileen is 11 deep. And
No, I finished.
11 years deep. I put her on my YouTube to
And
go through my
Instagram.
comments. Tell them about that experience.
Well, if I don't have carpal tunnel, I do now.
She spent 2 days on YouTube Studio Manager, liking and hearting and doing follow-ups on 11 years or more worth of content, comments. Dr. D with the gifted sub to your boy Wolfsar. What's up, man? Shout out to Dr. D. She was like, when's the last time you even looked at these comments? It's like, I put out the video 11 years ago, replied to some comments, and moved on with my life. So she went all the way back and cleared it. No, every single one in 2 days.
Responded and and liked. And I literally know everything about paintbrushes and
What's the most common question you had to answer for me?
paint thinner or glazing. No,
Paint thinner versus flow improver.
yes, that.
What's the most frequently asked about video?
Space. Where did the the space
Geiger
wolf,
Fellhand, Space Wolf video.
yeah, where did the space wolf video go? Unavailable. Sorry, guys. What paintbrush you use? What's your airbrush? Low
PSI.
20.
What's the answer, baby? What's my PSI?
Low PSI 20s. What's that you use in the background? Black construction paper. What airbrush do you use? Or what model is this? Pop King Head, I don't monkey, whatever. That one was
Pop goes the monkey.
Pop Goes the Monkey. I had
Came up a
copy
lot.
paste. Bro, that one came up like 17 times. More than 17 times. I literally was on YouTube all day yesterday and today, drilling every question. Oh, what paints do you use? Monument Hobbies, because he used to use some other paint before.
A lot of how would you do this with Citadel paints?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Dr. D, I gotta do something.
There was a whole contrast arc where I made that troll contrast video a while back, and there were still all like the contrast lovers hating on the video that she had to respond to.
And somebody was like, wow, he sounds like Smash Mouth. Then I made a Smash Mouth reference. You gotta have fun with it too.
It was hard for her at first because sometimes it insulted her, like she was mad at what people would say.
Yeah, people are pretty mean. But then I had to just have fun with it and let it go. So I heart and liked every single video and answered every question. And yeah, my right hand hurts.
Dan Hammer, what's up, brother?
But it was really fun. So I was nowhere to be found for the last 2 days. I was working really hard, but it was worth it and it was so fun. Oh, and I'm also uploading reels to YouTube.
Yep, she takes a Instagram reel that she likes, downloads it, and re-uploads it to YouTube as a short. Recoil in the chat, my man Coil Daddy.
Hey, Recoil.
Dr. D says bros will slam a bro because he's a bro. Yeah, she had to deal with, there's been a lot of character attacks, oh, I can't stand this guys, or like, is this even real? Like your persona. Oh, one guy straight up says you need to stop doing cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one. He was like, you need to stop doing cocaine. You lay it off, brother. Your sweatiness, your teeth grinding, and your manic mannerisms. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
You're doing too much cocaine. Like, she was like, what?
That one was good. So yeah, I know everything about low moisture, whatever opacity. What was that? Edge highlighting, right?
No.
I don't know. It's all
Low opacity, low moisture glazing.
glazing. I knew it.
Dan Hammer, what was this? So Eileen for 2 days has been on YouTube Studio on my as a manager, going through the comments and
11 years of comments.
She went 11 deep
Yeah.
of like unresponded to comments, and heart comment when appropriate. She actually got
Not
to the
when
end.
appropriate. I answered everybody's comments.
Well, sometimes the comment wasn't a question, so they didn't.
But yeah, it was. I mean, everybody's questions. Sorry, not comments. I
Yeah.
answered everybody's questions.
Exactly. She got to the end. Literally, it was like she literally did it in 2 days. It's like playing her little games on her phone that she loves. She was like, "Brrrr," and she saw some of the most repetitive questions. Like now she knows how to answer PSI questions, thinner versus flow improver questions, and things like that.
Oh yeah, we don't use thinner
Yep.
because of drying time.
That's right. And then somebody, and then there were some like personal attacks, which is extremely common. Meticulous Gas says, "Dog, I'm sorry I was late. Guy wanted to trade 2x Orc Halves Armageddon box for $550 worth of Custodes new in box. Got mad when I said he would have to throw in some cash." Yeah, what's the equivalency? What's the 2 Orc Halves of that box worth? They're not equal. Then they're not equal. Not 550, Stephen Musket. Two halves. A $250 box. Oh, so it's worth $220. So he was trying to give you $220 worth of stuff for $550 worth of stuff. At best. At best. So, like, because it's less, because it has other things in there. Yeah, you can just go buy the orcs on eBay. It's like, yeah.
Is Dead Hand Hobbies here?
We'll see. Dead Hand, you here? So, Eileen has become my social media manager. She's on top of my comments, making sure. I might have to get her on Facebook eventually, but Facebook is like, ugh.
Give me a minute. I need a break after YouTube.
Yeah, I'll give her a couple weeks before I put her on Facebook.
Weeks, maybe the weekend.
Rush, what's up, brother? So, ramping it up. Dr. D says, "I left Facebook in 2012, ain't going back." Meticulous said he would pass, but I could reach back out if I was willing to come up off the price.
Guess he ain't seen you again.
It's a bad deal.
Yeah. People are ridiculous.
It's a bad deal.
Trying to get things for free here.
Hammer, Facebook is such a cesspool these days.
Yep.
Like mine isn't, so like my Facebook isn't, because it's
on Facebook.
The what, baby?
You're never on Facebook.
Well, like my Facebook, I have, I have a business page, which was really a big part of my, of my success early on. But now business pages don't mean anything. They don't do anything. They're meaningless, right? So I built a big audience there, and then after I realized they were meaningless, I just used my personal page kind of as my business page. So my personal page, I have like 4,000 friends. But all the friends are just 40K people. So my entire experience on Facebook is 99% miniature based. With a couple of exceptions. So I just use it as a way to maintain visibility with a demographic and interface positively with miniatures. But I definitely know why so many people have left the platform.
Yeah, I'm currently on a all social media break platform. Platform social media break.
Yeah, Banhammer. Yeah, the business page was hella important back in the day. And it's still useful because that's how you access meta tools, like the suite and everything. So it's not useless. But you have to pay to make it useful. And I'm not going to. So I find that just organically interfacing on personal Facebook with my friends is way more effective. You get a lot of traction there. Meticulous. His last message was just now was looks like the Armageddon box is already not listed on Jimmy's website. So it's either buy the orcs individually, buy some starter sets, or try to find 2 Armageddon boxes in the wild. Bro thinks I can't use Google machine and look on eBay. The dude's a broke bitch. I don't know what to tell you. Like he's trying to profit from the trade. You're unwilling to profit. You're unwilling to take a loss in the trade. He's not the guy to do a deal with. Neither are you in this situation.
Yeah, I would just block him at that point. He's being mean.
Facebook is the only social media you understand, Sir Sully, but you're hardly on there. Yeah, it's all. It sucks that it sucks so bad because Facebook is such a great tool for like DMing and Facebook Messenger and stuff. But yeah, I don't spend a lot of entertainment time on the platform. Banhammer says they forced you to have the business page to get the business manager, even though the business pages are neutered. Yeah, they used to be the heat though. Like I tell people all the time, like when I started in 2010, Facebook was a big part of like getting me to here because they let us just throw money at ads like Wild West, dude, and just let us blast and just take over. And now it's like, and then they realized that how bad that was. So then, you know, you had this follower base, and now they won't see your shit anymore unless you pay to boost. So like, I paid you to get the followers, and then now I have to pay you so my followers see my shit. It's like, what? Useless. So like, Instagram is the heat. Yeah, Dr. D, when Facebook was the Wild West, it was off the hook. Truth. So, we had a pretty fucking good day today.
Yep.
Eileen got pretty good confirmation that she's going to be a substitute teacher.
Don't say that.
Why not?
I mean, I haven't gotten any confirmation.
I said she's pretty far into the onboarding process.
Yes, I am.
And it feels good.
It does feel good. But I don't want to jinx it because I kind of feel like I've sent in all my paperwork and I haven't gotten no response. So, like, no response, is that good?
It's Friday, baby. You gotta remember, these are all bureaucrats who don't want to do their job. So they all clocked
I
out.
sent it all in yesterday. I did all my trainings. I sent in all everything they've asked me for. I just have to do a fingerprint and a background check, and I'm gonna pass that, flying colors. If I do a drug test, I'll pass that as well, flying colors. You know, so I mean that's why I feel like I don't see where this can go wrong, because everything else they've accepted.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking good based on that. So if all I have to do is a drug test and a background check, then yeah, it is looking good.
Yeah, it's easy mode.
So yes, but I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to get excited because every time I do, you know what happens. So
exactly, and she's also got a couple of leads on some good tutoring gigs.
Yes.
and like kind of her own business, you know.
Yeah, I have a good lead going for an in-home babysitting gig that I found on Facebook Marketplace. Starts in September. I'm excited about that. If she calls me on Sunday to say yes, I got it. So I haven't stopped.
Yeah, it's been a pretty positive day.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Despite all the bullshit that's been going on, you know, like where it looks like it's possibly turning around.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's about time things start taking.
Dr. D says he's got his fingers crossed for you. Banhammer says that's exciting.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna finish the Defiler today, exactly. And Banhammer said, yeah, it was common advice from older books I read. Everyone was all about Facebook groups and business pages. Yeah, groups replace pages. gave that route a try and in my niche, and it was either all bots or most hateful vitriol. Yeah, dude. Like, so then we had the bot era, right? Ugh. So like, I think the only way to make Facebook work today is you have to build an audience somewhere else and then use Facebook personal page as a kind of fan page. You know what I mean? But like, I detach. I am disassociation, like mentally, from Facebook. Dude, it's not a place I go for entertainment. Meticulous says I'm willing to do a straight up trade for the custodies, and you won't have the hassle of either selling the marine halves or buying anything individually. Bro, he's gonna save me a hassle of getting rid of the Space Marines by screwing me on the trade. Yeah. How much of a hassle do you think, shipping something for $200 is? It's not that big of a hassle, bro. So, yeah. So, we're on the back end of 10 years, all downhill from here, guys.
To celebrate, we should go eat McDonald's Happy Meals. They have the Hello Kitty Godzilla.
Oh, the Hello Kitty Happy Meals?
Yeah. One Happy Meal for you, one Happy Meal for me. You get 2 toys.
She loves those Happy Meals. But, yeah, so I'm pretty excited to jump back on the project. I've also now accumulated 3.
Yeah, we got our
wait lists.
commissions.
Yeah. 3.
That's exciting.
3 people are on the Army Commission waitlist. And I will announce my queues next month. So we'll see what's going to go down there. Some exciting inquiries. Exciting inquiries. I did not choose yet Rush because I maintain my reserve the right to backpedal stance, so I never overpromise.
But I'm surprised that we got them so quick. I thought it was going to be some time.
Well, Kenny Boucher coming out of commission retirement's a big deal, baby. You just spent 2 days on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
And Instagram.
I know, but I don't know with the way, I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
Yeah. So
I'm excited for you.
So we'll see. So like I have some interesting Q in there. Rush. Potential for Custodes alternate color scheme. Potential for Adeptus Mechanicus Borderlands theme. And War Machine. Caldor. Is that what they're called? And the name of one of these individuals may surprise you who's on my wait list. Recoil, yeah, I put the new folder in. I think I still have it on play when I change scenes. I gotta swap that. I got it. But let me go turn that off. This is fucking lair. What did I name it? Didn't I name it Tab? Why is it like invisible in here? It's a text document, right?
I think it was like an Excel document. The commission?
Oh, it's a browser source, right? Bro, it's literally not in the... I don't even see it. This is crazy. Yeah, I see it here. There it is. Tab. Go back to my face. Oh, it's not here. That's why. Okay, that's why. I'm not hallucinating. Is Easy Peasy on the wait list, Stephen Musket? No. Panhammer, would love to see you do an Admech army. Yeah, this scheme looks pretty sick too. The Malari Corp or something from Borderlands, whatever their name is. The Huff, what's up, brother? Let me tell you a secret. That's right. So, do you guys know any other prolific streamers who are like obsessed with War Machine right now? Rush says I have a huge backlog. I don't know if I want to paint how the army should be or make each up my own. I like doing my own. Rush? No, not Asmongold. Maybe he is. And is he into War Machine? Not him. Prolific miniature streamers. Let me downgrade from the word prolific. Popular miniature streamer. Yeah, Banhammer did it with the clapping hands. See it, baby?
How does he know that?
I don't know, because he's half Hispanic.
No way, that's how I do it.
That's literally her number one way when she needs me to understand something, that she uses the clapping hands.
Hey, Most Magic. No way, he's seen me do that. There's no way.
Templar, what's up, brother?
There's no way. He's seen me do that. That's exactly how I talk.
Yeah.
He's seen me do that. There's no way.
He says, it's so Latina. Yeah.
I said I knew it. It's so Latin. No way he's seen me do that. That's exactly how I talk.
Templar. What's up, brother? You know how I do it too? Okay, when she first used the clapping hands emojis on me, I was like in like the Chicago airport.
Yeah, and also he's like, why your hands so dark?
Yeah, and all I have is like default emoji hands. And
he didn't know you can change the
yeah, I didn't know you
color.
could change the skin color. And she's like, we need to go to this place in Orlando. They have boba with plushies. And I was like, okay. And she was like, plushies, Kenny. And boba. And I was like, all right. She was like, and then she sent me like, what about the plushies?
Yes.
With the Latina clapping hands. But they were like, like olive skin colored hands. And I like looked at my little emoji and they're like just super white people hands. I was like, what? How does it even know you're a Latina? That doesn't make any sense.
Man,
Yeah, act like I've never been yelled at by a Mexican girl.
and
before.
then when I say, let me catch you, let me catch you. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I thought I made that up.
It's in your DNA.
That's crazy.
Let me catch you. That's right.
Yeah, let me catch you.
Let me catch you. Let that be the last time.
Let that be the last time. Yeah, I clap for all
And
of
let me
those.
tell you a secret.
And let me tell you a secret.
Meticulous, I've decided I'm building a 4th edition armies to play with a local group. Currently assembling out-of-print models for Guard, Chaos Space Marines, and Blood Angels. I don't have time to keep up with new figures. So you're just going to do Old Hammer with the boys. Yeah. Let me catch you. Let that be the last time. Let me tell you a secret. Got him. He did them all. That's
Yep.
one. That's a wild secret emote. That's a secret command, bro. Let me tell you. If you know that command.
Those are all my catchphrases.
So, promos today, post 10 year. I don't have much, but I will say this. The new I call it the X10 shirt. I will add this to the offerings for you pick. So this shirt design is an available option for you pick. I just haven't updated any of the spring gear collections to incorporate this. But upon requests, we'll toss that in there. I thought you were changing the time, Kara Quinn said. Well, Friday's always been 5. Tuesday is my 6 o'clock slot. So I'm going to try to go back to 6 on Tuesday.
I mean, we can go to 6 on Fridays, too.
We'll see how Tuesday works first.
That is true. Let's not promise something that doesn't work.
Bayhammer says, bruh. Oh, let me go back to Templar. Siri knows what skin color you are now by how many times you aggressively say 0. I don't get it.
0.
Oh. What does that mean?
What he says, Siri knows what skin color you are by how many times you aggressively say 0. 0 can mean, yeah, 0. Unless he misspelled what he's trying to say.
Van Hammer says, my friend in middle school would send me a text that was just like a string of 15 letters in a row, and somehow I knew what she meant. You mean like back in the old texting days? You got your monument code, Caraquade? Yeah, monument's a little bit more on task when it comes to sending out email codes. They have a department for that, where Game Man will take a little longer. I see what you mean, Templar. All right. Sir Sully says you can text her in middle school, youngsters. I mean, I didn't have smartphones. I mean, texting wasn't a thing when I was in high school. We had beepers. High school. Meticulous says, I'm not super experienced with eBay rescues for models with decent, not overly thick paint jobs. Would you treat them like primer and paint over? Honestly, if somebody did a decent base coat like style paint job, like a battle ready, I just treat it as base coats and just continue the paint job. I treat it as like having an assistant who did all the annoying shit for me. Kara Quinn says, we had notes secretly passed on a rock, Dr. D. Oh. Rush says, what's your thoughts on colored primer? Oh, we use colored primer all the time. We use dark purple on this guy. Taupe. The color primers, when it makes sense, use them. Panhammer says the iPhone turns 20 next year. I'm not emotionally ready for that.
iPhone. Who still uses iPhone?
Man. All right, so we're gonna get started on this. Chaotic, dude, thank you so much for the after hours donation. on the 10-year stream. I appreciate you, man. Glad it's Friday. That's right, baby. Let's go. All right, so let's set crab body aside. Let's get back to where we left off. We started working on the headband. And I wanted to get this sorted out and placed. Yep, time for our facial. Appreciate you, Kat. Kara Quinn says, who doesn't use iPhone?
Okay, let me see if I can read some comments.
Who
now.
doesn't use iPhone, Kara Quinn? I don't know, like half. It's half of what, America? Like half. In the rest of the world, most. Most people in other countries use Android. Because of the varying price categories of different Android devices. You can get an Android smartphone for like $25 in South America.
Yes. And not only that, I like Google because my whole our whole house is Google. We have a smart house. It's Google because they don't listen. Well, when I did my research, Alexa listens to everything you say and everything you do. Google doesn't hear, well, they listen, but not like 24/7. So, yeah, I prefer Google over Alexa.
That's good. It's Amazon property. Derek Quinn? Yeah. She's a sweet summer child. You should have seen her the other day. She clicked on something that she shouldn't have clicked on the internet, and now her phone's useless because she's getting so many scam calls from insurance companies.
Yes, Kara Quinn. Let me tell you something, Kara Quinn. So one time it says, oh, win a free iPad. Or, oh, win a free trip to the Bahamas. I'm the first one to shove my phone number in there.
Yeah, she will click anything on the internet, bro.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing, too. I love my Android because I was the first one. When I was on Apple, I got rid of it because my battery would drain. I was literally a wall hogger. And I said, there's no way. Because the new iPhone came out and all of a sudden my battery is not working. They're doing something to my phone to get the new one. The minute I started noticing that, buy Apple. And that was like the first, I was probably like Apple 2, Apple 3. I went onto the BlackBerry, never again. I was Android all the way.
Bro, BlackBerry?
Yeah.
BlackBerry was the best phone of all time.
It was. And then let me tell you a secret. They came out with a lawsuit because of the battery on Apple. And I was like, bro, I came up with that. I knew that. And that's the reason why I got rid of my Apple. Because it was always draining. I never had battery. And let me tell you something now. Let me tell you a secret. My phone never runs out of battery. I have battery for days. I do Pokemon Community Day. Never have to have a charger on me. Back in the day, when I had my iPhone or whatever, I always had to have a battery pack on me. Like, no, that's ridiculous. You're always charging your phone on Apple. I never have my phone hooked up to a charger when I'm on my Google Android, my Samsung Galaxy. And, fun fact, I have a Samsung Galaxy 23, and they're on like the Samsung Galaxy 37.
Yeah,
okay?
Sir Sully, I need to get her an iPhone, honestly, because
No,
you're not
don't.
wrong. iPhones are data encrypted more secure.
No, I
And
would
with
never
her
go to Apple.
clicking habits, I might need to get her on one.
No. Yeah, no. But let me tell you a secret. I clicked that the other day, okay? And yeah, they blew up my phone for like 2 days. Okay, well today, like 3 people called me. So it's gone down. Who cares? But, and what made me so upset, they say, hey, click here to get quotes. But then it was an ad, and then I got stuck, and I was like, you lied to me. And then, bam, they blew up my phone. Text messages, phone calls, emails. And I was like, yeah, and you have my address. Damn it. So it was a lie. That was a setup.
What?
That was a setup. It's like, I was trying to get insurance quotes. That's what I was trying to get, guys. Okay.
Like Kara Quinn said, neither device is perfect, but Apple's their whole like ecosystem, which I don't like, is more secure. But phones are also more secure than your desktop in most situations, anyway, if you have all the right stuff set up. But
Okay, well, let me tell you a secret. I don't like Apple because it's all the same. It looks the same. You can't customize it. On my
that's
Android,
what keeps it secure.
okay, well, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay.
That's what keeps it secure.
I like my Android because you can do something called Nova and you download, not even Nova. You can download all these cute things. Like I got Hello Kitty apps, I got Hello Kitty in the background, I got Hello Kitty everywhere. And my phone is so cute. You can't do that on Apple. It all looks the same, it's all boring, and you can't customize it. It's dead to me. And it all started with the BlackBerry. The BlackBerry, I would hack it and it looks so cute.
That's right.
So yeah, let me go to the comments while you pink.
You gonna go? What are you gonna do?
Go to the comments and read them to you. Because I talk so much.
Look, I was a notorious iPhone hater for many years. Not iPhone, but like Apple in general, Macs and everything. Because I started my commercial art journey as a dedicated Mac enjoyer. And then when I found out that Macs were just basically relying on IBM and Windows and shit to be dope, then I got my first like dope powerhouse PC and realized it was better. Then I lost all faith in their brand forever. And then I got an iPhone 10 because I got a free upgrade. I was like, let me just try it so I can have an informed hatred. And then by the end of the my journey on an iPhone 10, I was like, okay, iPhones are fine.
Look, Dr. D says, I wish iPods still were a thing. I still have my MP number player that works. I had all the iPods, yeah. And I literally had the little one because I used to run back in the day.
The iPod mini?
Yes. No, it was like the shuffle.
Oh, the shuffle, bro.
Because when you run, you can't hold on to nothing. So the shuffle would clip to your t-shirt and you'd run. I had that one and it was in purple or pink. It was like purple pink. I love my iPod, yeah. And I still have my really old big one. Yeah, and it still works. You can still use that. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Kara Quinn. She's gonna click what she's gonna click. I can't stop her.
Chaotic, finally done with work. Yes, glad it's Friday.
I've got friends in the security space. Actually, like 2 really close friends and clients that I work with. They said the number 1 security measure you can take on any device is habit. Like these guys, like I'm a security friend who worked at Malwarebytes for like 5 years. He's like, none of this matters if your habits suck. Nothing matters. So like habit. Use anything you want, but develop strong habits. Oh, bro, Zune slapped Stephen Musket.
Stephen Musket says, they all listen all the time. I love Google, but I talk about a product, I only see ads for days. No, it's not Google.
Yeah, it is, babe.
No, it's not.
You were misinformed. I cannot let you go down this path. You were misinformed.
Because
Google is just as nefarious and notorious
so every
as
time
any
I
other
say,
platform.
okay, I'm going to say, okay, Gigi.
No, so the reason why Google Home isn't listening to you all the time is because it requires a voice command to initiate its microphone.
I say it all the time, and then she says, like, she doesn't listen to me.
Yeah, so that's the only method. That's the only difference between the two. Is one of them requires a command to initiate hearing, but like your Google phone is listening to you all day every day. And like Androids are Google phones because you need a Google account to own one.
I guess.
So like it's the same shit.
I see it now.
It's the same shit, babe.
Well, let me tell you a secret. I love it because I'll be thinking of something in my head.
And it telepathically transports it.
It does. And I love that. Not gonna lie. I love that.
Yeah, Google is straight up an advertising company. We are products.
Kara Quinn, okay, no secrets, just reality. Security is real. They both are not great, but Apple is way better.
Yep. Apple's all that stuff you don't like about Apple
I don't.
is what
It's so
makes it more.
restricted.
Is what makes it more secure.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. It's too restricted. Sir Sully, I charge my phone every 3 days. He does not have an Apple.
Right, does.
Then guess what? He's never on his phone like I am.
No, your phone is useless at this point, bro.
My phone? No. My phone is good unless I'm playing my games. I do Pokemon Community Day and it lasts. Don't pretend. Don't be lying to my friends here.
Guys, we're just dropping some highlights off on these red panels. We're using Bold Pyro and Pure White mixed together just to drop a couple of cute highlights toward the top.
Steven Musket, let me tell you secret box fans work. Let me tell you secret, Steven Musket. The fans have been working.
She told us 5 secrets in 5 minutes. Go boy. Right. Oh, I think I missed something that I meant to respond to.
I'm getting there. Give me a minute.
Okay, Eileen's gonna get me caught up on
Yes,
comments.
you keep painting. That's what I'm here for.
We're taking transparent red.
Wolf, sorry. Yes, that's a good point. You need Hello Kitty. That's right. Cool. When you get ripped off constantly, don't cry. Kara Queen, I'm always crying.
Yeah.
Whether I get ripped off or not. Dr. D, I ran down 25 out of the 120 plus information selling companies and removed myself. It's a lot of work. iOS isn't Kara Quinn. iOS isn't great, but better.
Are we missing a bot recoil? Is our points not showing? Or you mean streamer bot? I did not have streamer bot. Streamer bot, no. I just turned it. I just kicked it on. I'm gonna rinse this brush, try to get the red off of it. Sir Sully, you Addy? Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, Gaga said, congratulations on the 10-year stream. That's who it was earlier.
Oh, yes.
You see that?
Yeah, he says, yo, Kenny, congratulations for 10 years of Twitch anniversary. I regret not being there. Here's to next level painting and the next 10 years.
Thank you.
Recoil says, iPhones are the only phones I'll use, but I'm kind of locked in because of all my music, but I like them better anyways.
Yeah, by the end of my iPhone journey, I didn't hate it. But then, when it was time for me to get another upgrade, I went to top tier Galaxy Ultra of the time, and and I immediately noticed there were some things that I kind of wished it did, like the iPhone did. And then when I realized I can just change it to eye gestures, then I was totally happy. And now now I use top tier Samsung with eye gestures. She hates using my phone.
Rush, she needs a folding Samsung.
Bro, those are sick.
No, I can't. I've seen them. It's got a line in the middle, and that would drive me crazy. For max scrolling and gaming. Fun fact, I got a what do you call that? A tablet for that, and I barely use it. I just use it for Twitch now.
I kind of brushed in a white edge highlight along everything, and now I'm just kind of curating the distortion where it touches the reds with some low opacity red or white. Let's rinse it again. was the best camera game is now in play for phones. Yeah, cameras make a lot of people happy, but they're all so good now. It almost doesn't matter.
10 years of killer paint jobs.
Major Havoc dropping a C note. Major Havoc, you like where we're going with this headpiece? Were you here for the 10-year stream?
Thanks, Major Havoc.
I can't remember. I guess I'm strong man love in chat. Elroad Dog, what's up, player?
Hibachi, that sounds good.
Oh, I'm sorry you didn't. Sorry, brother. But we started working on this helmet and head. So I'm taking. So I made the stripes and I did the alternating pattern on the wings for the scarab. And now I'm trying to take some pure white and enhance the white stripes with a top highlight using the heart pull. I'm trying to get a nice edge going, but it's kind of tricky. So there's like a weird curve to these edges. First time seeing the headdress. Looks awesome. It's dope, right? 30K AF. These pattern is getting a little tricky to maintain though. I'm gonna take a little transparent red, mix it with the white, a flow improver. I want to ramp up the red highlight a little bit. As you can see.
Here Quinn says, honestly, if you didn't grow up with a landline in the house with a 20-foot cord that everyone fought over and your parents yelling, get off the phone, you really never lived. That is true.
I used to have like this super long corded fucking...
Let me tell you a secret. That cord saved me. I set my house on fire and I was able to take that cord from the kitchen outside to call 911.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, real talk, you could have used a fucking cell phone in the modern world, but...
I was 8. So the 20-foot cord is what saved my house. And yeah, you really never lived.
That's right.
That cord is a life-saving device.
Who misses their pages?
Oh, that too.
Bro, I
that
miss
was
my
so
beeper.
fun.
I loved slinging all that beeper code. And I like the fashion statement, right? Like, you weren't cool if you didn't have one. Okay, so... that's pretty good. I'm going to try to take the rust again. Major Havoc. It's rust. Yeah. Right here. I'm going to get a little bit of one step. Bro, he said if you had two, you know what's up. Bro, I had half of one. Me and my high school girlfriend shared it. Little rust to punch up some of these recesses. Sit down. I feel like I could do a slightly. I mean, I think that's good. Now the scarab. So I want it connected to gold, but he's got a few artifacts embedded in him. That might be worth. You said green is a viable alternate color, right? So he's got this little thing here. Got this gem right here. Yep, turquoise green. Okay, tight. Got this inner panel right here. So I'm just separating these from the dark bronze so we can see them. That pattern. Sure, it's nice and opaque. Like that. Now, the turquoise. Got let's try this jade. I'll throw that jade down and with this. I haven't used this in ages, guys. I haven't reached for this color in a hot minute. Is it even open?
Sounds pretty empty.
Not open. First time opening this
Oh,
particular pot. Bright yellow green. So let's take some of this turquoise. Got a little bit of one step. Mixed in. Oh, sorry. This is just straight jade. Some one step. Now, let me rinse it. And for that little gem, take the bright yellow green. Okay. Something like that. Kind of vibing. So let's grab some more bright yellow green.
What book?
Even musket. Swag bag. Let's do like the top half of that. Center mass right there. Let it dry for a second. So just want to kind of green up on one side. Let's grab a little white. Add it to the bright yellow green. Put a little heart pulled down there. Mateo with the big resub. 38 months. What's up, brother? Oh, man, loving chat.
Kara Quinn says, I like that you are doing a good job in blending the 30K and 40K season. Those colors don't really drive, but...
Chaotic with the big donation.
Thanks, Chaotic. Thanks, Mateo.
Derek Quinn, you like that we're putting the 30K and the 40K together? So, interestingly enough, these colors do jive. Scientifically. Though I'm not a scientist, don't quote me on that. So, red and green are complements. So, in the strictest sense of color theory, these colors are a perfect match. And by skewing the spectrum, you make it not look like Christmas. But that's where subjectivity enters art. And that's why the only contrast you can trust, Kara Quinn, is how dark is a recess in contrast to how bright an edge is. Value-based contrast is not up for debate. It is not subjective, it is objective. All color theory is subjective. So it's important to make this tastier by making it a little brighter at the peak and darker at the bottom. So we get a little visual stun. T-Suns don't have green? No, but they have like this, right? And green is definitely a color that Thousand Suns will use as an accent for magic. So we're just saying this, that the scarab is the magic thing. Let's take the jade, lower the opacity with a little one step, and so what we're gonna do is top left. We're just gonna take that little jewel. Let me focus. See that, baby?
It's thunder.
Up. Nope, we're good. Thunder. I thought I lost connection, but it was Adobe Acrobat Reader. So you see this little gem in the middle, baby?
Yes. Very nice.
Okay, so wait, watch this. This effect. So top left, dark, bottom right, bright. Okay, so and we use this color, and now we're and that color. So we're gonna mix these together now. Make something in between the two. I'm gonna run it down that center strip. Maybe a little bit more green than jade. So it's gonna blend that harsh line together, you see? Gonna let that dry for 1 second. While it's drying, we're gonna go back to the jade. And we're gonna apply another pass top left to make it more opaque and darker. Okay,
Taking the yellow
reds.
away.
Like that.
Yeah.
Take some straight up white. We're gonna go bottom right. There. Then the coup de grace. We need some black. I don't have that new one step black out here somewhere. Can I mail that to some hobo? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Kara Quinn, it's just going to be relegated to the scarab or accent, small accents. So baby, look, watch. So we're gonna take this black. And we're gonna embed it top left again with a heart pull. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now rinse it. We're gonna do one last thing. To get it nice and dry, because we're gonna try to come in high opacity, low moisture. And we're gonna just stipple a little white dot. Right there. See that? It's a little jewel.
Yeah. You made it look like it's shiny.
Little gem.
Yeah.
The old gem dot.
Let me
Like that, Major Havoc?
Oh, I see it now. Yes. That's wild.
Yeah, it looks like a little gem now, right?
Yeah.
That's called an effect. An effect is a two-dimensional effect applied to a three-dimensional surface in which you try to trick the viewer to seeing something that's not there. Now when you look at it, you see a little jewel that's translucent and reflective, when in reality it is literally fucking not. It's still just a piece of plastic.
That's crazy.
But that's all part of my 201 course. So next thing we're gonna do is let's get a little here it is. Light bronze. I'm gonna go to metallic mode now. Old one, but always works, Kara Quinn. It's one of my oldest techniques. We got light bronze, and we're going to do a quick edge highlight right here. Using high opacity, raw dog, no moisture. We're going to run the side of our brush. Hold your brush, swing it from right to left. Always be rotating. Here. Gotta catch it right here as well. You get a little flow improver involved. This part will connect to the frame, so I'm not too worried about it. What we care about now is the scarab. We're just gonna touch. I had too much moisture on the brush there. Got a little bit inside of our jade where I didn't want it. We're just going to touch corners and sharpen up the metallic. Add maybe a touch of one step. Just catch a couple of edges. Remember that shit gemstone paint GW came out with, Kara Quinn? Bro. Yeah, I think it was their first contrast attempt. This shit sucks so bad. But I think they got away with shit like that back in the day because we were all not as tight at painting as we are today, collectively as a fucking community. So I'm just sketching the perimeter. Just adding a little intrigue to the overall look. Let's rinse it. Yeah, it seemed dope at the time. Pepper's Farms remembers. That's right, Dirkle Matthew. Let's go back to our jade for a split second and repair this misstep right here. I'm gonna take a little silver. I want to punch it up a little further. Just touch. Right there. Say what, baby? Are they? For rent or for sale? Well, there's like a kid's jump house in the backyard right now. It's like in their backyard, but it's kind of touching our backyard too. It's not inflated. It's just laying there like they're... It's weird. About to blow away in this fucking storm, though. So, I'm going to be a bit of a minimalist with this metallic. Yeah, we were looking for gimmicks for sure, Caraquin, back in the day. Anything that worked, because we didn't know how to paint good. You know? So, anything that could... And I remember GW had that hit with their washes, the Devil Mud era, right? And the foundation paints. So we were just thirsty for tech, you know? Okay, I'm gonna take one step black, adding one step medium. And I'm gonna add a touch of rust. And I'm gonna use this and stipple on these nuts. Wash these nuts. Take a little bit of this inside of this channel right here. Darken that up. Rinse it down. Yeah, they were thick, more pigment, and they just covered, and we didn't know better. Oh, I do remember Damien. Yeah, that wash era, the Devlin Mud era, like GW was putting out some bangers, dude. Okay, Major Havoc, you ready to see? Yeah, I like that. I'm in on that. So, we got the robot head with no mask right here. I just hit it with some, what is it called? Magnesium. So let's just take some silver and this big dry brush. Just kind of smash it. And the face goes over this. Right here. So I'm just setting that up real quick. And I want to see if I can just kind of do like this in here. Give it some intrigue. Bust it up a little bit. Rough it up. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's take some one step black. And try to get it on this banner right here, or this, I don't know, the shelf or whatever. It's the part that has nothing cool on it. Is this even one step black? Dude, this is one step dark blue. This isn't even black. I was like, this does not look black. Cut that out. Here's the one step black. What are you guys trying to figure out? P2? What's the P2 line? Just trying to put a little intrigue in here for low effort, major havoc. Nothing too crazy. Just grab a little one step, medium. These little nuts. Come into these recesses right here. Get some pin washing. Get this interior. The P2 line was the old War Machine paints? You mean P3? Yeah, they're called P3. Like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Bro, I made Necrotite Green. I got famous because Necrotite Green and Iosin Green. You were one of my haters on DACA, Karaquin. Let's get this thing right here. Yeah, they did. They kickstarted Steamforge bottom, right? I kicked it with those guys a couple of Adepticons ago. They bought them out, put it back on Kickstarter. Let's grab some black and rust and some one step, and I'm gonna do some stippling right here, Havoc. I've got lots of one step medium in the mix. Just adding a little bit of texture in there. Let it dry. Kara Quinn's probably got like 4 troll Daka accounts he hits me with. See if I can get some of this silver light up. Nope, died. We're going to take a little of this silver and also stipple it kind of over some of that texture we just laid out. Try to just do the edges. This part will be visible. That little front panel, you'll be able to see it a little bit. So I just wanted to do something cute there. Let's let that dry for a minute. Never posted on Daka, not even to troll my green. Okay, Attic, if you're thinking about buying something, to realize I have to paint. I have enough paint. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to do the Kickstarter because of the nostalgia kick. Get some money. Okay, so let's grab some more dark bronze. I realize I gotta kind of catch this edge right here. I'll switch to the big brush. Catch that inner lip. Let's rinse that down. Okay, now while that's drying, let's separate. Let's grab some black. Maybe some dark silver, actually. Let's grab some straight up dark silver. And let's see. I want to see if I can just separate this right quick. Bro, I haven't heard this song on our playlist in 10 years. It was always one of my favorite songs. think that the Monster Cat playlist, because they changed the name of their company changed, or whoever owns it now. But I feel like it was prioritizing like new releases, and like you would stop hearing dope shit, and it was like really pushing shit, and didn't make sense, and it was shady, and it wasn't truly random. And that's why we used to hear the same stupid song over and over again. And I feel like I'm hearing songs that I haven't heard in 10 years getting plays now. What are those music having stroke songs? I'll crank it for you, dog. This is a classic. There's Raw Dog, some Dark Silver. We can start seeing stuff come together. Slide down. Cass over on YouTube. What's up, man? Said, holy shit. Next level painting with a beard. What up, big dog? Yeah, dog. I'm old now. I'm old. 43, dog. Why is Eileenasaurus in our chat? She said, Aba, what you know about that? We should have an 80s playlist. You can make a playlist, babe. It's cool, like a Viking beard. More like a train hobo beard. So I like the Kara Quinn says your channel actually turned me on to dubstep years ago. Dubstep is awesome. Oh, that's her theme song, guys. The Come On Eileen song. I think that song came out in the 90s, babe. Catch right here. They came to the United States in 91. It was probably released in 89 somewhere else. Kara Quinn, 70s you grew up in, but yeah, the 80s was your 90s. So like I was born in 83, but music I listened to was in the 90s. Yeah, hell yeah, it was good times, Kara Quinn. Kara Quinn, did I tell you that Eileen went 11 years deep into my YouTube feed? Were you here for that? She was doing some YouTube managing for me. She was dealing with comments from up to 11 years ago. Were you here for that? It was released in 82. There's no way. Come On Eileen is that old? Damn. That's wild. Eileen, you love everything. Her whole thing is, this is my favorite. Every Karol G song is her favorite. But now, like 311's her favorite. But like, also, the 80s rock is her favorite. But also, classic Eileen. Come on, Eileen. So, Kara Quinn, she went 11 years deep to interface with unmessaged comments and stuff like that. This guy said, and she was like, what the fuck? This guy says in some video of mine from years ago, he says, you need to lay off cocaine, brother. It's super obvious you're hooked to cocaine. The grinding of your teeth, the sweat, the behavior, the mannerisms. Really, man, stop using cocaine. She was like, what the fuck? Oh, hey, baby, you back?
Yes, I'm back. It's Top Thundering, so I'm back.
Oh, the new shirt? Wait, that's not the new shirt. It's right here, Major Havoc. He can't quit. It's like, you couldn't afford Coke? What the fuck? Right? Just straight logistically speaking. I'm a YouTuber, dog. Low level. I don't got no cocaine money.
Dr. D, I was listening to 311 in elementary school.
Oh, she loves Postal Service and Death Cab for Cutie, too.
Nothing tops 311 though. We're gonna see them next weekend, by the way. And he's gonna see how much I love 311.
Oh my god, I've seen this bullshit before.
No, you have
I took her to a Death Cab concert. Took her to fucking see Bad Bunny. I know how insane she's gonna get.
No, you are not gonna. You're gonna see a whole
Okay,
other.
I like how tough you're talking. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do a dramatic reenactment of what's gonna happen. She's gonna go, oh my god, they're here. Oh my god, oh my god. She's gonna bawl crying for like
That's
20
right.
minutes. Then she's gonna sing every song like this while sobbing.
No, and then everybody's gonna be looking at me and be like, "How does this little girl know every word to every rap song?" And I was like, "That's right, that's me, 411 singing every 311 song.
411 singing every 311 song.
How does this girl know all the words to these songs?" Turquoise 311 is the best band in the Northern Hemisphere. You should really check them out.
You've definitely heard some of their songs on the radio in passing, Kara Quiz. They had their time.
They're still making songs.
Hero Quest fans, I mean, their height of their fame lasted for a decade, so like you definitely heard some songs. What's up, guys? Dr. DPOD, definitely heard some of those songs.
Yeah. But they're still not
I mean,
making.
I think I only heard one of those songs, actually.
And
Now that I
they're
think about
still
it.
not
I
making
cannot think of a song except one. You know,
They're like a one-hit wonder. 311, they're still making music. That's why they're still on tour. They even have their own.
they write their music in the Florida Keys, Mo's Magic? Sounds that way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the silver for a second. I don't want to get too sidetracked.
Cypress Hill, that's where they get their inspiration from. Kara Quinn. They sound pretty similar.
Every time you said a word, I was staring at your lips. I don't think I've ever been so close to a love like this.
We'll do a couple little highlights in there. Let's get some Black and Jade. And white. Like Hobo tire black. Kara Quinn, so you want to know a funny comment? 6 years ago, on some video, some guy asked if I could use, if he could substitute secret weapon miniature paints for inks in whatever video I was doing, probably a weathering video. 6 years ago, secret weapon miniature paints. And I do this as a substitute. And Eileen was like doing like all the answers and stuff. And if there's something that she needs to ask me a question, she will. She's like, what's the answer? I was like, yes. Yes. And then he commented back. And he said, thanks. He goes, lol, thanks for the answer. But 6 years later, Secret Weapon Miniatures, out of business. Bro, my dad loves Blondie, Kara Quinn. That's how I know you're old as shit.
I love Blondie too. Rico says, also I noticed that the tab is resetting each time you change screens. You need to uncheck the restart each time.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Box.
I'm fixing it right now. Don't I have a tab in this scene? Recoil's lair. Here it is. Okay. That should be done now. Yeah, Ska. I remember that shit. Kara Quinn. Wasn't like technically Sugar Ray ska. They had that one hit that everyone liked, but then I bought Sugar Ray's album and it was just like a straight ska album. And I loved it.
I had a favorite ska band.
What'd you say, baby?
Lester and Jake was my favorite ska band. I also, I love them. They're really good.
Put the music down.
I actually met them at, what was it? It was SuperCon. I met them at SuperCon.
SuperCon.
Yeah. I actually had them sign all my stuff. SuperCon used to have bands back in the day. And it's super, right? SuperCon, that's the one that goes to Miami?
No idea. This is hard to put in there, Major Havoc. The little face. Yeah, I told the guy, Kara Quinn, that Elric's Hobbies acquired it all. They also have the paints, but they bring them to the trade shows in a big bin that you can sort through. Grown man fingers. Yeah, I know. I'm using the pincers. I think that I need to actually find the old Tweezer Man standing board that always gets misplaced on my desk. I feel like I saw it over here. And I think that there's a nipple on this thing right here. I need to move. I just want to double check the front. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to install this. Oh, why is this? I'm gonna install. I think I'm gonna install the robot face first, and then put the mask on second, because I don't really think I'll be able to do it the other way around accurately. Oh yeah, I gotta put a U-pick on. Sorry. Thanks for the reminder. Okay. We're gonna throw up a U-pick right now, courtesy of Major Havoc. Exclamation point raffle. Okay, a little super glue. Grab this antenna. Place it. Right there. Exclamation point raffles live. We got a U-pick, and you can also get the new X10 shirt from the U-pick. Take a little bit of the accelerator. You see that bounce house back there?
Yep. Guess she's gonna have a party before she rents the house out again.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
642 internet drop.
Well, it's lightning pretty bad outside.
We'll go look at a picture. $40K. Filer. Okay, so there is something a little wrong about what I've done. You see it. His chin needs to go inside.
Kara Queen got kids in a bouncing house in the storm. Yep.
Chin is supposed to go inside this bevel right here. I don't see how that's possible. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Well, I'm glad I checked. Not go, it doesn't go inside that bevel. This. This goes here. That makes more sense. I think now I understand why it didn't look right to me. So his head's like in there. Okay. All right, I'm feeling it. What did I say, Major Havoc? What are we gonna do? Black? Shoulder pads black? Chest panel black? Oh yeah, there's a lightning storm outside right now. It's going crazy. Parts on top of parts. I know. It's like he's completely encompassed in that. So, next goal for the stream, right? Today is this face mask. And then we can enclose that little canopy and we can see the face. All right, the raffle's closed. Is anybody trying to get in? Shoulders black, chest black. That's right. I think that's gonna look sick. Feeling that. This is gonna look sick. And we're gonna do the plasma coil right here, green, and these little glowing vents, green. You okay with that? Or should they be something else? Maybe these should be that like jade blue spectrum. And then this could be green. Okay, let me open the raffle back up real quick. Oh, what happened here? Did it glitch because the internet went out? Oh, it's doing that thing. Yeah, it glitched. Hold on. Okay, I've reopened the raffle. Meticulous, you're in. All right, here we go. Picking the winner. Damn it, Mateo. Just close it again. Reopen. Oh, you're already in there, you you ass. All right, here we go. Dr. D, my guy. Major Havoc. Yeah, I think that the bluish, like kind of off blue, slightly turquoise, I think pipes right here that are glowing would be sick. And then we can introduce some green here. But yeah, I just want to indulge in getting this face set up. And then we're just doing arms after that. This is the rest of the model right here. Black. These are black. Right? These will be metal. Little guns, metal. It's got the big arms, so we get to do some more skin. And then these are just going to be dry brush. Like, we're just going to paint and dry brush these flails. And then we got some nice red right here. Some nice red right here. Same thing. These are all simple a lot of hand brushing. And then there are some pipes I gotta track down. There's some like connections that are still in the sprue that I left in the sprue, so I don't lose them. But magnetize that bullshit. I honestly feel that all this subassembly necessary. Like, I feel like at the beginning I felt like maybe we over subassembled, like we went too hard. But I'm like, it'd be such a inferior paint job if I had to paint around any of this build. like getting that skin, like a lot of the defilers online, their skin, it's like you just had to get in there and smash skin in there and wash it. You know, like it's okay, but like I feel like it's so significant, you know, of a money shot, right? Of a focal point. That not getting that skin right would have been a disservice to the model, you know. It's gonna be so awesome. There, quit. I mean, Age of Havoc. I love this. Bro, why is there so much cat hair on the Defiler? Major Havoc is gonna come with free cat hair.
Because of the fans.
What a beast. Steven Musket, not the fans' problem. fans just doing what they do. Below cat hair. All right, let's do a whip session! Exclamation point whip. Shout out to Major Havoc sponsoring this giveaway. Go hit the head. Shout out to Hero Quest fans for the raid. Be right back.
You can't fuck with this. I want to do
Sir Quinn says, I'm glad Kenny got married and gets his ass in line. Nothing like a Cubano woman to straighten you out. Why I didn't marry one? Enough relatives left my ass off. I'm half Cuban, half Puerto Rican.
Yeah. It's hard to tell, Kara Quinn, which side is the dominant Latina side. It's a volatile mix. As you can imagine. Player J, what's up? I heard you might come to LVO and help us with our spreadsheets. Kara Quinn. Yeah. I went back to my roots. Grew up in Miami. Came back and was like, what was I doing? This is what I crave. That's the plan, Player J. Let's go. All right. Exclamation point whip. Shout out to my man Chaotic. Shout out to my man Major Havoc. Crushing this Defiler paint job. I'm loving it. He's like, you made the right decision, bro. You ever see that meme? The Kevin Costner Superman meme where like the tornado in Kansas is about to kill him and Superman's gonna save him, but he would reveal his identity. Kevin Costner's just like, and the tornado. So like Kevin Costner's me and the tornado's my wife, who's a Latina. All right, running it back to Discord. Jump on this whip. And wait, is it still doing it? No, I just keep catching it at the end. So, as I mentioned before, Eileen reached the end. No comments found. Try searching something else. So she's been on my YouTube studio account as a manager, cleaning up 11 years of comments. And she made it her. I was like, babe, you don't have to do that. You can take your time. She used all her mobile game skills and in 2 days cleared 11 years of comments.
Oh, yeah. And I just want to make a comment. You know, for him running this business now, you know, he says it's 10 years, but
16.
Yeah, 10 years Twitch, but it's been 16 years. For him having to do this all by himself, that's impossible. And I give Kenny so much props to have to be running a business by himself. Like, after doing just comments on YouTube, that's a lot of work. And now I know it's hard to have to keep up with the comments and, you know, answering questions and, you know, and having to be on stream and having to paint and having to do commissions and having, like, I can, like, just doing comments, like, it's been a rough road. And, like, I give him a lot of props for that because I've never seen somebody, you know, so determined and so hardworking and go from the ground up, like. And if it wasn't for you guys supporting him all this time, so I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, like, you know, so thank you guys. And yeah, it's really, like, to see all those comments and how everybody, like, really, like, you know, loves his paint. And not only that, I got to see, like, the videos and I got to see how far he's come. And yeah, he's a great painter, but he only got better, and people see that and people saw that in all the comments. It was great. It was great to see that whole journey, what, 11 years of journey that I saw. So it was very nice to see that. So I want to thank everybody for being here today and every day, or every Tuesday, Friday. And so, yeah,
That's right.
it was really nice. I really liked it. So I really enjoyed it. That's the honest truth. And that's why I did it nonstop for 2 days, because I couldn't get enough of all the comments and the
She got
questions.
trained up pretty good too. She knows how to answer PSI questions.
Yeah, and I enjoyed learning it. That was the fun of it. I enjoyed learning what you guys love, and I enjoyed, doing it, and I enjoyed, seeing like what it's all about.
Your buddy Nurgle Matthew said, "I'm not crying, you're crying." It's funny, Nurgle Matthew, like, she'll cry.
Yeah. I'm literally holding back.
She's gonna make
as
herself
I
cry.
say this, yeah. So it was really nice. So thank everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here today. And yeah, he's really good at what he does. And you guys are really good at what you do, because I love the whip too. Like, I love seeing what you guys do. And yeah, I never thought this would be a part of my life, and here I am. And I'm very happy to be here. So thank you guys. And also accepting me, because I never thought I'd be here. So I'm very happy.
That's right, Nurgle Matthew. Kara Quinn said it. He's never been alone. He's had us, and that's the truth.
Exactly.
I think what triggered this response is she figured out, without going into detail, the depths of which I was alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the depths of how zero support I had, well, technically not alone. If you know if you're picking up what I'm putting down, and she realized all this today. She's like, "Are you serious right now? Like, this is crazy." If you pick up what I'm putting down on personal details. Player J says, "So you know all the old NLP jargon now? Gangsta Gumbo." No, she doesn't know all that nonsense.
Yes, I do. I read all of them. Gangster Gumbo. Everybody posted all those little comments. Yeah. Clean the tip. I read all of it.
The literal best.
I read every best of all days. I read every single comment. People would just post all your NLP jargon. Yeah, I read all of. Yeah, Hobo Sync. I literally.
Oh, she actually had to use the Hobo Sync
Yeah.
as a reply today.
I literally had to write that. Yeah.
she did literally write that to someone as an answer.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, and we couldn't do it without recoil. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, once recoil came in, I'm thankful for that, because yeah, without the community, exactly, Miracle Math. Yeah, it's like, that's hard. This is a hard job.
What's always held me back in my business, guys, too, outside of those personal details, is that I need, like, when I was a commission painter, like, the only way to get bigger would have been to hire another painter. But in hiring another painter, I'd have to train a painter, make it part of my brand. It would double our output, but I'd have to pay that guy. So I'd be back in net zero. And all we would do is blast through our queue faster. So I realized I was in this weird spot where, like, I don't have enough money to hire somebody, but I can't grow unless I hire somebody.
But
So I just did everything myself.
not only
And
that, it's like, I feel bad for all those unanswered comments. Like, you're doing all this amazing work, and between all the commissions you had going on, all these unanswered questions went on, and it's like, you're only one person, and it's
That's right.
like, you had valuable questions and you didn't have time
Yeah.
between all the
and
commissions.
shit fell through the cracks.
Exactly, it all fell through the cracks, and it's like, I feel bad.
Kara Quinn says, he's grown up, in my opinion, always had talent, but got his shit straight together as life progressed. Only pain I've ever followed for I don't know how long. Love you, bro. Thank you, man. Kara
Yeah.
Quinn, he's been around forever.
Exactly. So I really think for those that stuck around, and
And yep, and she is a real partner, Kara Quinn. Thank you for acknowledging that. She's done a lot in the last, I mean, like, bro, like, literally since we've been dealing with this job stuff, like, she has increased my output in my workflow by like 3,000%, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I
Exact character, exactly. I know. Like the reality is like, why am I not bigger than I am? Like I should be, but it's because I did everything myself with no.
yeah, I read comments like that. Like, why aren't you bigger? Why aren't you this? Why
People
aren't
come to
you
my
that?
YouTube channel and be like, why do you only have 60,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
But it's not even about that. It's about, you know, he loves what he does, and that's it showed. It showed through every video, and that's what matters.
And so that's what I'm trying to do, Kara Quinn, right? Like I've hit my tipping point in many ways, but I still feel like there's a way to reclaim some of that. And that's kind of what we're working on in these times. And Eileen has been blasting, helping me with that.
That's what I'm doing right now, Kara
Yeah,
Quinn.
Kara Quinn, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're doing two major things, Kara Quinn, right? So like I blew up my Instagram account really well, got a lot of lead generating there. But now it's time to translate all that to shorts. And also now I have PDFs on Patreon. I do a PDF every Monday, Kara Quinn. For you old heads. Banhammer, today's whip. Building a new display cabinet because too many minis. You're building it? Or like you bought it and now you're building it.
Is that from IKEA? Or is that built from hand? Because I like that. I love building things. Yeah, I was reading that people rely on his YouTube shows, so I was gonna tell him about that. People want him to come back to YouTube. Yep. I think that's... Yeah, IKEA, baby. That's right. I love me some IKEA. You hear me? IKEA. Syllables. That's the teacher in me.
You heard it?
Yep.
Yeah, recoil helps out so much. We got some people in our corner for this next chair. Dr. D, new chair for the Beats Lab. Oh, this is important. You can't get a 10 out of 10 on a Beats Lab review without a chair.
Oh, here we go.
It's a nice chair.
Whose Beats Lab is this?
Dr. D.
Oh, that's a 10 out of 10.
That's right, Kara Quinn, right? Okay, back to this. His nonsense rating system. He worked for weeks to get a 10 out of 10 on his Beats Lab before he showed it to you. And then you're just handing out 10s because people have chairs.
But that's a nice chair. Look at it. You can tell. You can sit your legs so nicely, and it has back support.
There's a cat in the box? Uh-oh. They get 1,000. Is there a little cat in that box? Is there really?
Yeah, look at it. I see the paws.
Oh yeah, kitten hiding. Yep, it's 1,000. Yeah, that's a I weigh 120 pounds chair, Kara Quinn. Exactly. Your buddy Deadhead Hobbies is in chat, baby.
Dead hands. I got something to tell you. So, Dead hands. So I'm now, no, you didn't do nothing. So I'm now in charge of the socials. And then I said, you made a comment saying, oh, I can't wait for the October thing. And I said, oh yeah, stay tuned. And I did like we have a special, because Banhammer sent us the thing for October. And I said, oh yeah, I made a special, like I said, oh yeah, stay tuned for October. We have a special um treat for October. So I did it like a, I don't know, like a comment that was like a, and I didn't know it was you. And then when I posted it, Kenny was like, babe, that's Dead Hand Hobbies. But it was like you have a different handle on Instagram. So, but regardless, now I'm the social.
She replied to you in a manner that would seem weird if it was me, because you and I have, like, we've talked so much about certain things, and then like you got hit with like a straight pitch for October.
Yeah, I did like, let me go back to the comment. The way that I said it, it was so weird after I knew that it was you, and I was like, oh snap, he's gonna know. Oh, oh yeah, I said, you said looking forward to your October projects, and I said, Primer and Pop Studio, stay tuned. We have a special project this October, and he's like, babe, that's Dead Hand Hobbies, and I was like, oh snap. So just so you know, after the fact, I knew it was you, but now you see, it did seem weird, but I also could see you knowing it was me, and you could hype it. But I didn't know it was you. It was after the fact I pressed send, and he's like, babe, that's Dead Hand Hobbies. I was like, well, I'm the new social media. It didn't say Dead Hand Hobbies. It said something else. So I was like, if it would have said Dead Hand Hobbies, I would have said it a different way, but it didn't. So sorry. And it was too late. So just so everybody knows.
Good night, Major Havoc.
Good night, Major Havoc.
Banhammer said he posted his Beat Slab on Reddit, and everyone was mad that he didn't have a spray booth. Bro, people who can't airbrush Banhammer, that's the thing. When people who don't know how to airbrush, they just blast paint like hobos. When we airbrush, the paint goes on the model in a skinny little line. It's ridiculous. Yo, shout out to Mateo, though. Take a look at these sword brethren.
Wow, that's nice.
Player J, yeah. Player J was like, he said he was thinking about getting the YouTube editing. I like the editing part. I hate the sitting down and filming the motherfucking content. Like, I don't have it in me anymore. Like, I will only do it if I fucking have to. So, like, for now, I have 6 years of reels on Instagram that are just gonna start making their way to fucking shorts. Like, it's like the last thing I will do in this journey is begin producing studio tutorials again. The medium for me is live. When I moved to live, I was like, this was made for me. This is made for my ADHD. Like, I'm done spending 50 hours filming a Mortarion paint job. 20 hours of just editing the best content I've ever made to get 10,000 views and $12. You know? And and literally like, it's just such a blow to the ego. So I've already done all those years of YouTube. I already had this body of work. We're gonna hit the short game with stuff we've already done and bring people to the platform that I identify with. As Arthur taught me, you gotta chase your incentives. And like, Twitch makes me feel good. YouTube doesn't. So I will make studio tutorials if I have to. But like, currently I don't have to. Mateo, these are beautiful, brother. That's basic 101 tech for the NLP course. Yeah, that's a clean 101 presentation. Clean airbrushing, solid pin wash, blocked in the details. Like, and it's funny, Mateo, because you've taken classes. You would take that to your hobby shop, you put them on a base, you put grass and gravel on it. You take these to your hobby shop, people are going to be like, oh my God, this is a masterpiece. But like, you know now, because you do the workflow, right, that this is literally your minimum. This is minimum base coats for you. You're like, what do you mean? Like, I just airbrushed it. Then I painted the fucking things that you have to do to be battle ready. Then I put a fucking wash on those things. There's literally no fewer steps in this process that you can do. But like by reframing and proceduralizing your process and your technique, you produce stuff at your minimum that other people is beyond people's maximum. Yeah, Kara Quinn. Or yeah, 500,000 people watch you eat a cheeseburger. I know. Player J says, do you save the recording of the stream? Yeah, every stream we've ever made gets downloaded, edited. I edit like this out, right? I edit all this stuff out. And then it gets rendered, and then it gets put on Vimeo. It lives on Vimeo, which is why the great Twitch fucking didn't fuck me. Because I used to highlight everything, and we had like all these like collections. A lot of people have been doing that for years. And then they finally said, we have server space now.
Wait a minute, but the Space Wolves, we didn't save that one.
No, because that was before the fuck. That was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. I didn't know about any of that. So ever since the Geiger Fellhead incident, everything gets downloaded, everything gets edited, everything gets uploaded to Vimeo. I pay Vimeo like $1,000 a year for like the 7 terabytes of cloud storage and video hosting it does for me. And so all of our, so I own all my videos. So I didn't get fucked by the big Twitch rollout, like the big fucking highlight fucking. I already had all my content. Mateo says, I feel like there's a play as Dark Angels player to run Blade Guard along with Lieutenant and Ezekiel. I like that. Ben ever says like 5-minute cuts of your Patreon videos with a quick voiceover, a quick mission submittal. Says, hey, if you like, come to Twitch. Yeah, over the years, what I've learned, Banhammer, is whatever you think is gonna work, doesn't. You know what I've learned too, Banhammer? I can make a 12-second clip of sandhill cranes in my backyard. Hashtag Florida Man, and it will outperform an actual produced reel that is a dope tutorial. So I stopped trying that hard. Like, I can't guess what people are going to respond to. Kara Quinn says Flameon. Yeah, they just do shorts. Yeah, and then promote their Patreon. Yeah, so I've been doing that on Instagram, and I've converted a lot of leads on Instagram into classes. But now it's time to take it to YouTube. And we have more than enough content to bring back to YouTube. But tell you take these and everyone's blown away at the game store. Like, yeah, I love that. Yeah, it needs to be like 45 seconds, Kara Quinn. Kara Quinn, yeah, you need great editing. But so what they're doing is what I used to do. Kara Quinn. They're sitting down with a camera and they're filming it for that camera. Right? That's what I used to do. I invented that. You know? On YouTube. I don't do that anymore. So all my cutaways are gonna be stripped from this. Crash and Adams says, I love Next Level Painting YouTube. I recommend that shit on Reddit. It's so OG. But the thing is I'm actually having a lot of progress with the PDFs, Kara Quinn. Like, because I have so many videos that like I can turn into a PDF quite easily now with AI. Like, AI has made something that used to take me 8 hours take 30 minutes. So I'm just going through and just filling up our PDF library right now. So I can only focus on one thing at a time. Right now it's PDFs, recycle shorts. Once I get, and then maybe back to commissions, because I did fill my wish list. Okay, I've got 3 people on a list right now. I'll announce my queues in September, and I reserve the right to backpedal. But I'd rather paint a fucking army, Eric Quinn, than start filming the studio content again. Exclamation point whip. It's Friday, guys, and we blow all our whips on the big anniversary stream. Go boy, 200 grants plus gas. No. You're not on my list. Only cool shit. Okay, Quinn. He says maybe we'll rethink. Yeah, I know it's dope. It's just that, like, fuck it. Like, whatever everyone else is doing, Kenny's gonna do something different. That's been my brand, right? For 16 years. No, dead hand, it's the opposite. YouTube is still GOAT. YouTube is still GOAT of exposure. Which is why one of the only reasons I'm still in the game is because we have such a prolific body of work already on YouTube. Like, Kara Quinn, if I go to my analytics page on YouTube, I haven't put out a new YouTube video since 2020. I get hundreds of thousands of views a month still across my platform. So people are still consuming it. You know what I mean?
Hello.
Ginger 8-Ball, what's up, brother? But if I come back to YouTube, like I said, it's not going to be what other people are doing, and I've already figured it out. Yeah, Quinn. It's going to be miniature related, of course. I'm not going to eat a cheeseburger. Like you said. But the format is going to be wild. I'm going to jack this format. Yeah, Quinn. So you're not off base with what you're saying. Like, check out the food channels. It sounds dumb, but you guys see what they're doing. No, like, you're not too far off what's already in my head. There's formats out there that are sick that I think are untapped for us. All right. Ready, baby?
Yep.
Just standing by.
Ready to read the comments.
Let's move this guy out of the way. This is little head. I mean, look at his little face.
Yeah, I saw you put it in.
Okay, Major Havoc boosted out, so we do whatever we want.
No, you're not gonna do whatever you want.
Okay, so he's got like a weird bit of kind of trim just randomly on his face. he's got these like kind of like textures on the side. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, let's cut it all in with some pin wash strategy. Dead Hand Hobbies. It does have Slanesh vibes, but it's the Thousand Suns face.
Hello. Boy says that face has Slanish vibes.
Yep. Slanesh.
Oh, Slanish.
But it does. Okay, so let's get the rust out like we do. So let's get some one step. Let's get some rust. Let's lower the opacity, and let's carve in with some heart pulls a strong separator. I want to see. You see this trim? This weird. That's an odd choice for placement. See that? And then it also becomes his nose, which is odd.
He looks like that guy from that face looks like that Powerpuff Girls?
It's like a Powerpuff Girl character?
No, the villain from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got the face from the Mojo Jojo.
You mean the fucking monkey?
No.
Guy's the fucking monkey, yo.
No, not Mojo Jojo. The red guy.
Talk about Power Rangers?
No.
Lord Zed?
Yes,
I can see
Mojo
that.
Jojo.
That's the monkey guy. But
No. This one, look.
Oh, that's the devil. Mojo Jojo is the monkey.
Pure
We're gonna-
evil.
We're gonna water this down a little bit.
I'm gonna send it in the whip so everyone can see. I'm gonna put in the whip, everybody. Meticulous Chaos sent.
It's called him.
No.
It's like the devil in a tutu.
Google says the red face guy is called him.
Let's switch brush size.
His face is so long.
And we're gonna lower this opacity pretty substantially.
It said you guys are too young. So, Pappy Z says, so I'm thinking of getting into the hobby. Painted some lackluster D&D minis years ago. Terrible, but enjoyed the process so much. Have 2 coworkers who play, so I have been immersing myself in lore. Somehow skipped over, but stumbled upon the Leagues of Votan. And
The Leagues of Votan.
Yeah. Love the concepts overall. Am I leaning towards them? And I am leaning towards them.
That's a good way to start, brother. Best way to start Warhammer 40k is pick purely based on vibe, and then make the lore your own later. You know what I mean? Like if it's like Votan speaks to you, that's how you build your 40k identity. Collect what's dope. Collect a usable force in whatever combat system you want to use. Build it, paint it, play it, regardless of efficacy. That's how you do it. And then don't sleep on the game. The game is why this hobby still works. Recoil, the bad guy name in the show Defiant. Wait, is we still talking about Powerpuff Girls? Okay, let's go back to that primer we were using. Right here. 2.
He said, love it, thank you. Rico, who remembers the bad guy's name in the show Defiant? Botan. I don't think I ever saw that.
That guy's name was Botan, was it? Okay, so we're gonna use this to smooth some of that out. Lower the opacity a little bit. And I'm gonna use that to kind of clean up some of this slop from this pin wash I did. And this works because this was our primer, and then we just highlighted the primer with some white. So this will blur into that rust line pretty good.
Meticulous chaos, that sounds like a big mistake. You should never get rid of your old toys. Hence why I still have my Polly Pockets and Tamagotchis.
Oh yeah, she does. And her old Game Boys.
Yeah, and all my gaming systems. Let me Google this Defiant. Defiant Botan. Maybe it'll ring a bell.
See, what we're doing is we're just blurring the rust back into the tube. Now you can kind of make out its features. And we got to figure out, this face is weird. We got to figure out what to do with that trim band across his face. Don't want to paint it bronze like the rest of the model. I don't think that's really appropriate. I mean, maybe? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. I stayed on it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Get some coal black. Okay, straight up coal black. Monument Hobbies with the big raid.
Welcome everybody.
We get some love in chat for the Monument Raiders. We are trying to sort this Defiler face mask out. We use tube, the primer, white, and we use the rust one step to build some pin wash technique to separate, and then we're trying to figure out how to separate features on this mask. And so we're just kind of in the blocking phase because it's hard to actually visualize this thing. So he's got like this random outcropping right here of like kind of chaos trim shape. And I'm setting it back to black, and it's also on his nose for some reason. Ascended Fox, what up? Is the whole crew here? Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. We've got the black. Let's mix the jade into the black. I want to shift some of this black into jade. We are using the heart pull technique, small brush. Little tracer right here on the nose. Like that. More jade, less black.
So white primers make bright colors pop more, right? Or am I wrong?
Accurate. Paint is innately not opaque. So a white base will make it more saturated. But for painting minis in general, white primer is a bit of a trap for most tabletop projects because it will make the entire process 10 times harder. So, you know, your first hobby project purchase should absolutely be an airbrush. Stephen Musket says, I have 2 free 101 classes. Can you give one to, I want to say, Pappies?
Z-Pappy Z.
Z-Pap? Oh, here we go. The man Z-Pap. Yeah, you can give one to Z-Pap if you want. If he wants to do a lesson.
Thank you, Steven. That's nice of you.
Okay, let's grab some of the green. Add it to the mix. Stephen Musket, gentleman and a scholar. Okay, so we got that little thing sorted for now. I'll come back to it. I don't want to like linger on it too hard. Now he's got this H symbol up there, so I kind of feel like I could just kind of one step. Let me get the black off the bristles of this paintbrush. Feel like I could take the green, some one step medium. I feel like I can kind of cheat this. Just kind of embed it inside there. Like it's kind of it's a bit glowy. I kind of feel like I can do the same inside the eye cavities right here. Take this off here. Put it against something. Let's frame it with something not also white, so we can see the face mask a little bit better. So let's run to bold titanium white. Yeah, right. Go boy. Let's run some small heart pulls. Kind of raw dog in the white. Build some little highlights. Rotate. We're right here. Just kind of catching the tops of things. There. We're gonna run a hard line right here. Okay, separator. Good thing right here. Start framing that kind of skull pattern out. Start boxing it. See?
Living life for the next drop.
Let's try to trace kind of the lower eyelid right there. Got a little on the trim part, that's fine. Trying to define the eyes. It's the brush. Clean this trim up. Throw in a little bit more green. There. That part of the face.
Thanks, Recoil.
Oh, 500 Yodogs to our boy Steven Musket.
Yes. He's done so much for us too.
Living life for the next drop.
I want to be a little ambitious here. Pull out a soft dry brush. I'm gonna grab a little fresh Bowl Titanium. Just keep it to the tip. I think I can kind of dry brush this lattice work right here and kind of bring back some of that tic-tac-toe pattern. See? Do it again. Take a little bit more. Put on the tip. That back. I kind of feel like we could do some of that right here as well on the trim. A bit here. A little bit more. Sometimes it's easier to just hit a dry brush. Starting up here. Catch all these little shapes. Getting free highlights. Through separators. That's actually pretty decent. Dry brushing worked out better than I thought it would. Cut your leg working on the table. Going to urgent care. Not serious, but better safe than sorry. No stream. Jacket clothes painting. Bro, let me know how you go, dude. Sorry to hear that.
Oh no, Wyatt. Mailing your box Monday. Let us know how
Yeah,
how
seriously.
everything goes. Box cutter accident. Oof. I hope you don't need stitches, and I hope... Okay. That's good to know. He said not bad, probably not even stitches.
You can't. He doesn't want to risk like a random infection.
No, exactly.
Let me know how you feel, brother.
Yeah, keep us posted, please. And I hope you feel better.
Okay, so I added a little white in the center of theirs. Shout out to our boy Wyatt. We're gonna have to figure out a new stream raid tonight.
And everybody sent him positive thoughts, and yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Taking a ton of one-step, guys, and adding some of the jade to it. And I'm gonna try to pin wash inside this design. Bring a little heat to it. Do the same thing to the eyes. That dry for a second. Move this out of the way. I want to do a dry fit. See how it looks. Our boy, there he is, our boy Z-Pack. Back.
Oh no. So Goat Boy said, I had a vinyl fence spindle explode and hit me in the face when I was cutting it with a miter saw once. I didn't respect that tool even more that day. I don't know anything about tools, so I hope I said it right. And then Z-Poppy C said, one time I was trying to carve, I'm probably not even saying his name right. One time I was trying to carve a knock into an arrow I was attempting to make years ago, and the knife I was using split the wood and went into my thumb. It didn't really hurt, but then separated and I could see the tip of my bone.
Bro.
Y'all
rough.
wild.
Tell you something. Podcast 10 years ago. Longer. I still lived in North Carolina, guys. And we did the podcast, and after the podcast, I was at our Durham Beats Lab. And I'm like, I have a brass scorpion eBay rescue all glued together. And I gotta take the panels off to airbrush it. I'm gonna do this before I go home. And I get most of the panels off, but one panel I couldn't. I got like the saw in all these, I got it off nice. This last piece that was holding it on, I just needed to kind of X-Acto it. So I got a fresh blade, razor sharp, as you know, always fucks with you, right? And I'm like this. Okay, I know what's going to fucking happen. I know you put a new blade on it, you cut yourself. Okay, I'm not going to cut myself this time. I'm like Perfect. Everything's locked in. I'm slicing. I was like, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. I don't have this. It all fell apart and it hit my finger right here. And is it this one? Right here. You can still see the scar right there. It went in this, out the other, dog.
Oh, I see the scar.
It went in, and the fucking blade was on the outside of my finger. I'm sitting here like this with the Lord of Skulls. I mean, the brass scorpion. I was like, you know what? I fucking hate everything. I'm not even mad. I knew this would happen. I knew the second I put a new fucking blade on this was gonna fucking happen. Blood is gushing all over the brass scorpion. I fucking pop this bitch out. I grab my super glue. I super glue the fuck out of that thing. I wrap it in fucking paper towels. I ran packing tape around it. I turn the lights off and I go home. I was just like, fuck it all. Fuck it all. Come back to the beat slab the next day with all his blood stains dried on the brass scorpion. I just primed over the blood, dog. I left it there. It still exists. I think it's in Rob's beat slab. Wayne the Just, what's up, man? Like that, Red? We're about to test fit our little face mask. Okay. Oh, yeah. How's that, baby?
That's cute.
Matches his little old White Claw.
Yeah.
Here's his little hat.
Very nice.
Let's get it in there. There we go. It's got a fancy hat. And then there's another plate that goes right here, guys. So he's just in there chilling. So you can barely even make out his face. But that's why I wanted to test it. Because I'm like, am I about to overpaint this fucking face? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was. I was about to overpaint this face. It's painted good enough to be inside this hole. That's a pro tip, guys. Like, pro tip. Gaga Guru says many people overpaint their faces. Shove that thing in there. Okay. Then put this in there. Couple of drops of super glue. That was our stated goal for the day. Get face in this motherfucker. Very indulgent. We did it with 6:30 to spare.
Yeah, 7 minutes left to get in the final four.
That's right. You can get into Final Four for as little as $1. I'm vibing that. I like it. Who liked the red? I actually just uploaded 2 more installments of this project to Patreon today. Maybe it was yesterday. But they're edited down, smashed together. So we're up to airbrushing this. So the Patreon is pretty current now for edit on this project. Oh, it was magic.
Shut the fuck up about moon men.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's my man Mo's magic.
Thanks, Most Magic.
Okay,
Thanks again to everybody for being here.
I'm gonna get a little straight up white. Paint these little tubes. Now here's the thing, I don't know what they are, but when I paint Mauler fiends and shit, I make these like glowing, like light bulbs essentially.
Like glow in the dark.
Yeah. Somebody asked about glow in the dark paint.
That would be neat though.
She just learned by doing all the comments today, guys, that all questions are, where's that Space Wolf video? What's Flow Improver? How to paint, and how do you paint Blood Angels? AKA, how do you paint red? And the answer's always like 1 million red tutorials on Patreon. Figure it out. Flow Improver, go.
Do not use paint thinner.
Yeah.
Shut the
It'll
fuck up
clog
about
the
moon men.
airbrush.
PBR for everyone.
Oh, and no, it takes too long to dry.
Almost. You got some things confused, but I'm proud of you. Meticulous Cash just donated. It said PBR for everyone.
Thank you.
She's still learning everything. All you need to know is it's Flow Improver, not thinner. You don't need to know why.
Yeah. Do not use thinner. PSI low 20s.
And that video's gone. I'm sorry.
And the video's gone. Sorry.
If you want to learn how to paint a Blood Angel, I'm not going to paint you a new Blood Angel. I've got 4,000 Blood Angel videos.
Oh, you want it in white? Sorry. Check out Patreon.
Yeah. He's like, this guy was like, literally, that's a really cool workup. How would you do a white mop? Like, I'm painting like a green mop. Like,
Yeah.
you want a tutorial? Patreon. They're there. I'm going to just
Or
type.
somebody said something, you're like, oh, you mean in red? Patreon.
It's like a joke to come to me and ask me to paint a Blood Angel. I've painted more fucking Blood Angels than any man alive.
But you have to remember, this comment was like 7
It
years.
was like 7 years ago.
Yeah, so you have to be nice. So he doesn't know that because, you know, nowadays, yeah, you painted it, but he doesn't know that because that was 6 years ago. And maybe 6 years ago.
And 6 years ago, I still had painted the most amount of Blood Angels alive.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Meticulous, you need another Blood Angel video? How many Flow Improvers do you have left? Bro, I haven't even finished the first bottle. Recoil.
Oh, and how do you fix something? Add more water. Add more water. Add more water.
Oh, she also knows that 9 out of 10 airbrush questions are answered by add more water.
Add more water. So, no, I can't paint, but I can answer any questions anybody has.
53 seconds left, and we have a final four.
Yay!
Kara Quinn, are you doubting my Blood Angel claim? Says no, Flow Improver's the answer. Flow Improver is an answer. But if you've already put Flow Improver in there, I use Flow Improver to slow the dry time down, lubricate the bitch, I use water to lower the opacity. If you've done that and airbrush still not work, add more water. 9 out of 10 times, that's the answer. 9 out of 10 times, airbrush work. Kara Quinn, when you were on hiatus, I like was too lazy to order flow improver for like a year, and I just painted with water for like a year. And I was like, why do we even need flow improver? Like,
It's time to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the
Airbrush in
floor.
water. I've left it in water
oh,
for 60
simple
years.
green. Somebody like a billion years ago was like, is it okay to leave it in simple green? Her comment was, it's been 16 years, still in simple green. It's good.
Yeah.
Kara Quinn, I taught you like a decade ago it was the answer. A lot has happened, bro. A lot has happened. Flow improver is the answer. Never use thinner. Flow improver combined with water is the truth. But if you over flow improver, it'll slow your dry time down too much. You just need some flow improver in it to slow the dry time down, reduce clogs, water cuts opacity. If you rely entirely on flow improver, you're just like making your models cure wrong, basically. It still works. Yeah, like I did it for years. Meticulous says, I'm a tutorial follower. Once your BA tutorials and your Pure Fist speeder video, you got the part where you are going to use main color only to find out what you didn't have enough of paint left. You used the shampoo technique and literally, and I literally threw my remote on the wall because I could not recreate not having enough paint in my house. You're like, how am I supposed to follow this nonsense? The guy has like 2 drops of fucking Bolt Power Red left, and he's just gonna shampoo bottle that shit.
Y'all so silly.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to recreate this? Yeah, break. My steak is too juicy. Quotation. Yeah, Colorado is pretty dry. I'll tell you what, too. Florida's kind of dry, even though I know it's technically not. But because the AC runs constantly, my paints dry out way worse in Florida than it did in California, which I know California is literally drier, but paint lasts longer. Running climate control 24 hours a day dries your paint out like crazy. I think that was a part of being in Colorado when your heater's running for 9 months. All right, I'm happy with the progress. We're going to finish up all of our trim. Maybe yank the airbrush out on Tuesday. We're going to go back to 6 on Tuesday. Okay? We're going to try 6 on Tuesday. See how the internet does. We're on the pre-order for T-Mobile Fiber.
Yes.
Which they say is like 90 days when they open pre-order.
It should be 30 days now. I can't wait.
Just survived the UK heat wave, Wayne. Heard it's been 94, 95, 96 every day this week except today. It was just like 90. Which I don't know what that is in Celsius nonsense. Okay, let's see if we can find somebody new doing Warhammers that we've never rated before. Somebody's painting some Nurglings. Servant of Nurgle. Somebody's painting Warhammer 11th Prep Plague Marines. Ooh,
I think that's brown.
I like
That
that.
was bronze for a second.
Oh, this looks good. I never followed this guy. Haunted Miniatures. Have you guys seen Haunted Miniatures? Just hit the follow. Stocking
Next
him.
level painting.
We're
Thank you
Twitch
for that
creeping.
follow. Welcome in, sir. How are you doing?
We're Twitch creeping.
How was your?
He said, "How was your stream?" He doesn't know yet. We're gonna rate him. We don't like AC and UK. Wait, I'm so sorry. Okay, the raid is ticking down. Let's bring the length, the girth, the positivity on over to Haunted Minis. Painting some Plague Marines for 11th. Yeah, ZPAP, join the Discord. Someone give him the Discord link. And we'll connect on Discord.
Good night, everybody.
As Eileen said.
See y'all Tuesday.
Until we meet again, play on, players.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap paint on the brain. Florida heat, but my chaos won't wane. Tracer lines fine, airbrush in my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pulled heavy, but the colors gleam.